Hey everybody, it's Jaime Greene, the Solar Queen, and it has been a while since I have gone live on Facebook and YouTube and made a solar video um, talking about or going live and talking about solar. It's been a busy, busy summer. My family and I, we just got back from visiting my mom and my stepdad in Long Island, New York. We were there for a good week and had a great time. I got to go golfing, go to Adventureland, which was really, really fun. And I think there was a movie made about Adventureland. But anyways, that was a great fun for the kids and for the whole family. And we got to go to the beach and do all these wonderful things. So I'm back in California. There is a lot of smoke in the air. There's a couple of large fires that are burning over just east of us in the El Dorado County near, and also like up by I think Lassen and out near Tahoe. So a lot of smoke in the air, which isn't good for breathing. The kids and I, we've all been inside since we got back from New York, and there have been some public safety power shutoffs, just because if there's high winds and we're in a drought and there's high temperatures, the utility company is going to cut the power to homeowners just in case a tree comes down and lands on the power line and sparks a fire and adds to the already chaotic fire season that we're experiencing right now. So, what I'm seeing when people come to me about solar for their homes is they're asking for batteries. And I've talked about batteries a lot. Well, I feel like I've talked about batteries, but if you're new to watching my channel or my show, please say hi. And if you want to ask any questions while I'm streaming live, please do so. And I'll pull them up and I'll answer your question here on the show. I typically go solar. I typically go live on Sundays, but I'm going to try and do more live streaming just so that um, I can get information out to you guys, and then you can make a decision if even pursuing solar is a good thing for you, which I believe it is for all people who live in California. And across the country as well. But I specialize here in California, Northern California specifically, but I also can help homeowners all over the state in Southern California as well. So, I'm going to talk about a little bit about the power safety, the public safety power shutoffs, and how solar and batteries and all that work. Doug Wing says solar is coming to the Wing House soon. I know. I sent your people, your builders, an email, so hopefully they get back to me. I hope you're doing well too, Doug. Surviving severe thunderstorms and everything down in Scottsdale, Phoenix area. Good evening, Randy. I hope you're doing well. I think you're in Florida. How's everything in Florida? I hope you're staying safe. I know the COVID, everything, the numbers are going up there. So I hope you're staying safe and healthy. Yeah, so let's talk about what happens when there's a power shutoff and you have solar, but you don't have a battery. If it's during the daytime and your power goes out, and you have solar, so does your solar system. Your solar system is going to shut off for safety purposes because there's a lot of power being generated from your solar system. And if there's a down powered line down the street from you and a utility person is working on getting that line back up and running and there's power coming from your solar system, it could very, very severely harm, injure, and even kill that person working on the line. So the inverters, which is the component to the solar system that converts the energy from DC to AC, is going to sense that and shut your solar system down until it senses a constant stream of electricity coming through the power grid, through the transmission lines. I'm pointing out to my transmission lines out there. So that will happen for a solar system when it is a standalone solar system and there's a power outage. So it's nothing different than what you are experiencing now without solar. So that's something to keep in mind. When we went through a power cut, we just camped. It was like we were camping because our system is so small that it's not even big enough to power a backup battery, even if we wanted to. So if we someday get an electric vehicle and add solar panels to our house to power the electric vehicle, which sounds really appealing because I don't like paying almost $5 a gallon for gas, then we would add to the system and potentially look at getting a battery at that point in time. But if you have solar and a backup battery and the power grid goes down, you are going to be you're going to have you're going to have power. If it's during the daytime when the sun is out and there's not smoke clouds, like smoke in the sky, and there is sun shining, your system is going to be operational. Your solar system will be operational, while simultaneously, hopefully, still recharging your backup battery. So if your backup battery, if it's like, say, 11 o'clock in the morning and there's a power outage for whatever reason, your solar system is going to power the sub panel that the battery is tied into. So here come my kids. I like my own body. Oh, good job. Good job. Okay. I like my body. Thank you for letting me know that. Can you close the door, please? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm doing a live stream, honey. Northwest Michigan for the summer. Life is grand. Ooh, how nice is that? Michigan in the summer. So you must be a snowbird. Is that right? Okay, so when the solar system, if the power goes out and it's a nice, fine, sunny day, your sub panel, all the breakers that are hooked up to that sub panel is going to be powered by the sun, while simultaneously charging up your battery. Because if the power isn't restored that night, then your battery is going to kick in when the sun goes down. It's not producing any more solar energy, and you're going to be battery operated. So that's the really cool thing about backup batteries when you have a power outage. Now, when it comes to what kind of backup battery should you get, how big of a backup battery should you get, what happens if there's, ash in the sky and the sun's not producing as much energy with your solar system, that could be problematic for nighttime. So when there is a power outage, I highly recommend you still go into conservation mode, because you only have limited stored power in that into the backup battery, and depending on what kind you got and how you have it set up, determines how long that battery is going to last you through the power outage. And if anybody remembers when a couple years ago we went through 5 days of a power outage, it doesn't seem like it's lasting that long these days from what I hear in other parts of the state that are going through power outages. But you still want to go into conservation mode, even if you have a whole home system battery backup. Because if it goes on for days, and if there's ash clouds, or your solar system isn't producing as much energy, who's to say that those batteries are going to be recharged up to the max capacity? And they will only go down to, like, there's a reserve in the battery as well, that you don't want to go below that. So in reality, like if you get a Tesla Powerwall, there's 13.5 kilowatt capacity for one Powerwall, and there's a reserve. They usually don't want you to go below, I think, 2 kilowatt hours. You don't want to deplete it completely. You want to have a reserve there. And so those are some things to think about if you're considering getting a backup battery. Now, people want to know about partial home backup and essential critical loads. Typically, you're going to be able to accomplish that with one battery. If you're the kind of person who wants whole home backup battery, you're going to need to probably get two. The thing with getting two backup batteries is it's a really great idea, but you need a system that's going to be large enough to not only power your home, but also charge up both of those batteries during a power outage. So just some things to think about batteries, since I've been working on several proposals for homeowners that are wanting batteries, and some of them are wanting full home, like whole home backup solutions. And sometimes I have to break it to them that their solar system size is just not large enough to even accommodate that if they wanted to. So there's a little bit of battery talk about how they work. But really what I wanted to talk about, I was thinking, gosh, I have some homeowners I'm working on proposals for, and they are kind of extensive projects, meaning there's a lot of moving parts. Um, and the reason why that's kind of important is we're already midway through August. I think we're beyond the halfway. We're like 2/3 of the way through August, which means if you're thinking of getting solar for your home and you want to take advantage of the 26% federal tax credit in 2020, so say you get your, are we in 2020 or are we in 2020? I'm so tired. I don't even know. Yes, we're in 2021. So in 2021, if you want to take advantage of the tax credit for this year when you go to file next in the spring, your solar system needs to be commissioned by the end of the year. There is some little gray area at the end of the year, like if you got it installed and you're still waiting on the utility company to grant you the permission to operate. There's a little gray area in that, say it's January 7th and you got PTO'd. Your tax consultant, accountant, CPA might be okay with, you know, putting it on the 2020 tax year for your tax credit. But if it's like way deep into January and February before you get PTO, then you're going to have to wait till 2021 or 2022's tax filing in 2023 to take advantage of the tax credit. So for people who are thinking of getting solar, thinking of getting a battery, might need a main panel upgrade, might need re-roofing, things like that, we're in crunch time now for the rest of the year. So we're mid-August, mid to late August, and September, October, November, December. We have 4 full months left of 2021, which is crazy to think. Just absolutely insane to think of how quickly the time has oddly gone during this last year. But all the more reason to let you know that if you're working on like getting proposals or quotes or whatever, and you want to take advantage of the tax credit now, you need to get moving. Hey, Ken Walls, I hope you're feeling better. Are you feeling better? I hope you are. Yeah, because a straight up just solar job is going to take a minimum 3 months to get from start to finish, meaning the time you sign everything, you get all the site survey, the permits, these things going. And then there are things that are out of my control, meaning like the city in terms of reviewing projects and issuing permits, as well as final inspection, and the utility company. I can't control the utility company. So if you're needing a main panel upgrade, or which is if you have a like out of code, main service panel or old Zinsco ones. Zinsco are like fire hazards. So if you have an older home with a Zinsco panel and you want to go solar, that's an automatic upgrade. Oh wait, he says you haven't been out of bed today. Oh no, I hope do you like pho? Because maybe someone could get you pho or have pho delivered to you so that you can feel better. Oh, so sorry to hear that you're having a bad day today. I hope my solar talk is making you feel better. Randy says, good evening. Yeah, so those things are completely out of my control and out of the installer's control. It's all up to the jurisdictions, the local, authorities for permitting and final inspection. And then also, if you're getting batteries installed, that adds time to the project as well as main panel upgrades. So it's really, really important to, what is the pho? What the pho is pho. Pho, PHO. It's Vietnamese beef noodle soup in it. And I think the miracle of pho, and I'm proud to say I think I've been eating pho for about 22 years. It's made out, it's like bone broth basically. So with really yummy Vietnamese flavors. So if ever I don't feel well, the first thing I'm going to do is go get a bowl of pho. And I put a ton of sriracha and lime, and lime juice in it and all the yummy little, sprouts and basil, and it's delicious. It's so good. It's my kid's favorite meal. And my son's favorite restaurant is the Hole in the Wall Pho restaurant that we go to in San Rafael. So, um, so yeah. So these are some things that you need to should consider going solar. And getting it done as quickly as possible. I have some homeowners that are waiting for panels and products, certain products to become available for them, and so hopefully it gets all done and they can take advantage of it. But here's the good news: the ITC, the 26% federal tax credit, is going to be remaining at 26% throughout 2022. So it's not necessarily that you're going to lose out on any of the tax credit from the government. It's just that you wouldn't be able to apply for that until you go to file your 2022 taxes in 2023. So it's just a little, waiting on that. So, but if you're kind of looking for ways to reduce or to get a tax credit, or maybe reduce your tax bill if you have tax liability and you don't have enough taxes set aside, you really need to talk to a CPA, because I'm not one. But some people have gone solar, had such a tremendous tax credit that comes back to them that it helps their financial situation a whole lot. So how do you spell that again? PHO. And it's like pho. Like the way they say it, it's in the back of their throat. Pho. Not faux. It's not faux. It's pho. And yes, there is a restaurant called What the Pho. There are restaurants called that, and hopefully their pho is really good. But I have a recipe that I mastered during the COVID time when we were all at home last year, and fine-tuned the recipe. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of steps. So I would rather go pay the $8 or $9 for a big old bowl of pho that I don't have to slave over. But it is nice to know that I can make it myself. Yes, PHO. And if you don't like beef, you can get chicken pho. It's called pho ga. Or you can get vegetable pho. I don't know why anyone would get vegetable pho, since the magic in the broth is the bone broth. And then some people I know, I can't eat it, is they get seafood pho. So I hope you have a pho restaurant near you and you can order some takeout. Yeah, so that's really all I wanted to talk about today, was the battery situation, the public safety power shutoffs that Californians are experiencing right now, thanks to the drought, thanks to fires, happening, and the forests being like kindling. And I just want to say thank you to all of the firefighters who are working so hard to combat the fires and put them out. You guys are our heroes in saving homes, as many as you can, and saving lives, and saving our forests in the states and everything, the state. And I know other parts of the country are experiencing wildfires too. So I really hope everyone stays safe. If you are interested in solar and you want to check out my website, you can. I'm going to put it up here in just a second. Jaime Greene, the solarqueen.com. And if you are watching on Facebook, feel free to go and like my Facebook page, which is Jaime Greene, the Solar Queen. And you can send me a message. You can private message me if you're interested in solar for your home. So this is my website that you can go to. And it's really cool because you can go and watch a little video of me talking about solar, and you can fill out a little form, and you can even set up a solar appointment with me. You can upload your utility bill there, because they need your utility bill to be able to pull your usage to understand how much energy you would need, solar energy you would need for your home. And you can go there and do all that, which is really awesome. Let's see. How do you spell that? Oh, Ken already said that. How do you spell that? It's PHO. Shrimp, shrimp, shrimp. My husband actually got all these like pre-made meals. We're determined. We have gained some COVID weight. And so we are working on getting rid of the extra COVID-ness weight that we put on our bodies. So my husband ordered all these really great meals. And I said, hey, did you know you ordered a bunch of shrimp meals? He goes, no, I told him specifically not to get shrimp. And I go, oh, well, they sent you like 5 shrimp meals. And I go, do you like shrimp? He goes, yeah. I go, well, then eat them. I'm allergic to shellfish. So I can't eat the shrimp or the crab or the lobster. I will blow up like crazy. I just have really bad allergic reactions. So pho ga. Yeah, pho ga. That's chicken pho. So it's like chicken soup, but it's Vietnamese style and it's delicious. So there you have it. Okay, so yes, please feel free to go to my website. If you want to send me an email and you don't want to send me a message on Facebook, you can always send me an email at Jaime Greene, thesolarqueen.com, which is right here. Jamie at JamieGreenTheSolarQueen.com. So yeah, that's all for this evening. Thanks for watching and commenting. Ken, I hope you feel much, much better. Doug, I'm excited for you and your home the beautiful home that's being built and you being powered by the sun in Arizona, which has so much sun. And for all of you folks watching in California or any part of the country, you're interested in solar, I can help you. You just got to let me know which state you're in, and I can do that. Help you go solar and save the planet and save money and become energy independent, especially with those batteries. Those batteries really do that. So there you have it, guys. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. I will try and hop in on Sunday evening as well. I have golf lessons tomorrow. I'm really excited. I hope it's not so smoky, but golf lessons. I have really, really been enjoying playing golf. If you're watching or you watching the replay, let me know if you play golf and like what your favorite golf course is that you play. So I'm going to be traveling to Florida in September. So like a month from now. And I'm going to be going and playing in a charity golf tournament with my friend Justin Benton and Alexandra and a gentleman named Myron Golden, and some other folks that we're going to be raising some money for an orphanage, I think in Uganda, maybe Nigeria. I can't remember exactly. And then to help stop child trafficking. So I'm really excited to participate in that. It's going to be at the Bay Hill Golf Course, which is Arnold Palmer's golf course. And Ken Wells is going to be there. So Ken, do you play golf? Are you going to play golf with us? I'm not sure if you are or not. But yes, let me know if you play golf and what your favorite golf course is. Right now, currently, my favorite golf course that I've ever played is the Plantation Golf Course in Maui, Hawaii. A really good friend of mine actually is the starter there. So he, Ken says hello to you, Randy. I'm very excited to go and play play Bay Hill, but my favorite, because it's just so beautiful, is the Plantation Course in Kapalua, Maui, Hawaii. So it's fun. See, what does Ken say? Yeah, I play. Yes, I will not be playing in the tournament. Okay, that's okay. It'll probably be hot in here. But I don't mind the humidity and the heat. I don't mind it at all. In fact, I prefer it over dry heat. Randy says, Ken Walls, get well. Sorry you're feeling ill. Yeah, feel better, Ken. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening. I will see you guys later. And message me if you have any questions about solar. All right, take care, guys. Bye.